As the old saying goes, the more things change, the more they stay the same, and that couldn't be more true for the subject of today's video, which is the absolute circus that is the whole NZXT debacle. Basically, here's a quick history lesson. I've made 3 videos talking about why NZXT Build is not the best PC building website, because of many various flaws that I all went over in detail in my videos. However, many people were upset that I targeted a website that in their minds could do nothing wrong, so they decided to vomit up a variety of different insults all over my comments. I went over various of those comments before, but still over the past few months a lot more accumulated, so I'll be going over them here because it's fun to laugh at people being dumb and being fanboys. So welcome to the worst of NZXT fanboys number 2. This kid got problems, no cap. I mean, if that's my problem, I'm gonna go get a cap for this video right now. This is the only one I could find on such short notice, so I guess I'll go with that, even though it looks awful on me. I honestly feel like no one could take your opinion seriously. I mean, you thought it was a good idea to put your camera where you did. Now I think anything you say is a good idea. Yes, just because I put my camera on my windowsill, it was like, okay, I know the placement of my camera wasn't great. But that literally doesn't excuse all the things wrong with the site. It's amazing. They'll just find any excuse to make me sound like the bad guy here. This is outrageous! The NZXT build program, while having a few flaws, sure, just a few, they're pretty big flaws if I had to say so myself, is still very generous by selling parts at MSRP and only demanding a $100 fee. Yes, that's very generous. Very, very generous. Tech YouTubers who have a larger audience than you and more experience also believe that program is good. Yes, it's not like, you know, they either get sponsored by them or they just don't know what I'm talking about. No, just because I'm a smaller YouTuber means no one should listen to my opinions, because that's how the world works, sure. If you had some common sense, you would realize how great of an offer this is. Right, so I do have common sense. And it's a good offer. So what does that say about you then? You are exactly what I imagine how all PC gamers look like. So what, extremely gorgeous and good looking, with people questioning their gender the entire time because of their hair and rather soft and beautiful face? This is one of the worst reviews I've possibly ever seen, and the most annoying one as well. You just have to love when people say stuff like this, but without actually saying why. Almost as if they just want to vent their rage somehow. And I have no idea why they're so stunned to just defend a website. It's literally just a website for building PCs. Why are people so obsessed with defending it? It's not gonna cure the disease in the world, they just build PCs. Then this guy got really carried away and made a lot of comments, but they're all pretty dumb and long, so I'm just gonna let you read them yourselves because they are absolutely beautiful. And it'll probably also qualify me for having a Kotaku article written about my channel and about transphobic attacks on smaller YouTubers, because yeah, this guy is a bit, let's just say out there. You were misinformed, left out important facts, made several errors on your pricing estimates, and well, you just sounded like that escalated quickly. It sounded all calm at the start, even if it's unfair, but NZXT makes excellent pre-builds. I use CyberPower PC, Digital Storm and NZXT. Ooh, someone has quite the budget then if they're switching up PC so often. And NZXT has been my favorite build by so far. I got a great price and super beast of a rig, and it was a flat fee of 99 bucks to build it, and they charge you pretty much MSRP prices. Okay, how does that mean? And did you watch my video? Or any 3 of my videos where I talked about the actual things wrong with it? That can pretty much be my answer to all of them, but I guess you want some more creativity from YouTube content, so there we go. Instead you have me wearing a cap for this video. That's it. That's the extent of my creativity, at least. Then this guy got really carried away, making, let's just say quite a few comments. Like, I really don't understand. Why are people so is this a secret cult? Have I stumbled upon and insulted a cult? Because I'm actually scared for my life now. So if I stumbled upon and insulted a cult, I may have to, retreat for a while. Imagine reviewing something and saying that K stands more extreme than F, so I'll choose that. Like STFU with, this is beautiful. You do realize that was a joke. I was trying to be funny. I was doing the comedy thing, you know? It's their YouTube videos. They're supposed to be entertaining. I'm not gonna just complain and point out all the flaws in the system for 20 minutes or however long that video was. So I don't want to generalize, but I don't think smart is a trait many of these people share as well. You know what? After looking at it for a while, I actually think I suit this hat Let me let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. Maybe I'll leave it on for future videos. I really do feel like this man is mentally disabled. Well, at least he called me a man. I'm going to take that as a positive. Also, I said it in the previous video, I'm going to say it again. Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean they're mentally ill. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy is the exact same guy left another comment, but I have no idea why I left it. Like, I screenshotted it and everything, but I just can't find it anywhere on my PC. But it was so good, and I had such a good joke with it for it. I'm just so annoyed. Okay, let's just pretend. Let's pretend I have this comment. Okay, let's just pretend this isn't photoshopped. Are you ready? I just want to really say this joke. Okay, cool. Are you a spy? A spy? A spy? A spy? Yes, I'm a spy. Yes, I'm a spy apparently. I'm a Russian spy. I knock on your door and go, "Здравствуйте, я товарищ Putina." Why did I think that was good? That was awful. What even is a spy? A spy? Is that some slang term or something? A spy, a spy, someone with Asperger's syndrome. I need to come up with like a little tune or song for this now. Just for whenever I say, just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean they're mentally ill. Why isn't there a 2160p option? Bruh, does this guy even know what 2160p is? It's 2160 by 1440p. This was a pure hatred style vid. Very biased and misleading. You know, I just love when people say that but then don't actually tell me why they actually think that or give any evidence for it, almost as if they don't actually. I am just such a broken record. This series is turning me into just a broken record, just repeating the same stuff over and over again because all these dumb arguments can just be settled with just very straightforward things because these people just don't really think about what they type in the hatred. A $1,000 PC is literally, bro, look, good PCs are $1,500 plus. Just bought my for $3,000. Prices are fine, but if you want to get a PC for free, then go on Facebook Market or something and find used PCs for $500. What's the argument here? That is he saying I'm poor? Is that the argument here? Someone get this angry little man a sandwich. Again, he called me a man. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I'm happy. But actually, you know what? I'm hungry. I'm going to get myself a sandwich in a second. Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I am a cooking YouTuber now. I hope you understand the new direction. So let's prepare ourselves a sandwich. First you need some bread and make sure it's some good bread so you actually don't die at the age of 30. Then just slap some mayonnaise or something else like butter on it or whatever you want, I don't know, it's a free country. Then just gently lay a slice of ham on it, maybe two if you're feeling a bit picky. Then get yourself a tomato, make sure to wash it so you don't catch any disease from those dirty farmers. Cut it up and place them gently on the sandwich as if you're caressing your lover. Then make sure to put some cracked peppercorn on it, cracked like the skulls of your enemies, and then some salt to indicate all the salty fanboys in this very video. You look like a girl. He is a girl. And we're back to normal. Quit YouTube please, I hate you. Imagine being so angry at someone for pointing out flaws in a flawed website that you want them to quit YouTube for just telling the truth. This is beautiful. Then there's this just really long comment which is just like, I don't know, he goes some PC elitist stuff. But I just love this bit at the end. You figure most people will know the specs they are looking for when they go into this process. It's supposed to be intuitive though, right? Because people who know what specs they're looking for and already have a deep knowledge into that will probably just build their own PC. Platforms like these are usually designed for people who don't know what they're after and just want a PC that can run Fortnite or whatever. I haven't got a mines yet, but I agree with you 100%. Though because I've only heard good things from it, like Linus Tech Tips and all those bigger tech channels. Yes, because my channel hasn't been growing as fast over the past 7 years for some mysterious reasons. I don't know anything, of course. That makes total sense. That's how the world. I'm turning into a broken record again. I bought Let's Build and it was completely fine and it's the best pre-built PC I've ever seen, and the only people that would disagree are the build it yourself nerds. No, people who can actually see that there's actual flaws in it. Yes, I would probably recommend to most people to build it yourself, but also if I was just a full-on supporter of only build it yourself, then why would I be running Avrona Systems, a pre-built PC service? I love these comments, they're just so dumb, it's so entertaining. Then this guy got also really angry, and you know when he got angry when he posted several comments, so ooh, be careful of him. These are the type of comments where you just see people like just making fun of them because they just sound like something written by like a 9-year-old, and it literally just sounds like something a 9-year-old would write. I'm already annoyed. What? I'm annoyed that he has long hair. What a great reason to be annoyed. There, are you annoyed yet? And has his microphone that's right in front of his face. Yes, yes. Yes, I know that may have not been the best choice. Saying something bad about a computer company that he doesn't even own. As in, I didn't own the company? Yes, true, I didn't own a company. I'm guessing you mean the PC, but again, the PCs, you may open it up and it comes with gold bars inside for all I care. I was talking about the website and how it's broken. It's amazing how many people just miss the point or just forget about it just so they can hate on me. You have nothing good to say about this company. Why even make a video about this company? Because I had things to say that are not good, and I want to critique why I thought it was pretty awful and warn people not to fall into the traps on the site. And let's not forget that apparently, according to some people at the company, they seen a video and like fixed some things on the site thanks to my video. You know, I've only just saved the whole website you worship for some reason. Just joking, I don't believe I saved the website. I should probably clarify because these people will take anything too seriously. And for the dessert, the final comment. Just because you have a dedicated tech channel doesn't mean you have anything logical to say. You sure about that? You have less than 2k subs. Yes, when someone has less than 2k subs, then they're just a conspiracy theorist who no one believes and no one should believe, and they're just dumb and don't know anything. But the second you get those 2,000 subs, then you're like Einstein, you know everything. Fanboy doesn't mean what you think it means. Well, let me just quickly look up the definition. No, it does mean what I think it means. NZXT build is cheaper than buying those parts individually. Easy math. Any logical person would love this for budget. Yes, I never said that. Did you watch the videos? It's supposed to be a starting point for upgrading. Storage provided in the build isn't supposed to last forever. Yes, never said that. Have you watched the videos? Read any comments sarcastically will make you sound more intelligent than you are. Still, fanboy doesn't mean what you think it means. Refer to my above point. It just amazes me how angry these people get. And one thing I noticed in general is that for some reason that whole community on NZXT seems to be extremely toxic for some reason. I can't even count the amount of times that in their Discord people got mad at me for some of my choices in my PC components, because they have their, you know, their set of parts that like, ooh, B450 or nothing. Everything else is a rip-off. Don't buy any other motherboard apart from B450 for Ryzen. This is awful. Never buy from those guys. And they just say that it's like I said, it's a cult. They have a list of the things they have to hate, and they just really can't get away from it apparently. And like I said, I have got lots of like really controversial parts in their opinion. X570 motherboard, sound card, Corsair 110R case. Razer speakers, all that stuff is apparently really controversial for them and just goes against their whole perception of reality, it seems. And when I said that paying more than $100 for a keyboard, it just makes no sense, they just respond as if I just killed a man or something. And for them to also then just have a nerve to lecture me about just falling for marketing and not actually doing research just makes it all that much pathetic. Where am I going with this? Oh yes, I know. If you want to join a Discord server that gives proper advice on PC parts and doesn't just dismiss parts altogether because they're not cool at the moment, then join my Discord, which is linked down in the video description below. There you'll get proper advice on hardware without having parts dismissed for no reason, and if parts are dismissed because they're bad, we'll actually tell you why they're bad. We won't just say because they're bad. And also, while you're down in the video description below, why don't you, you know, stop by my Patreon so I can afford a better hat? But seriously, even $1 a month goes a long way in having me make way better videos, and videos on way more interesting stuff. Stuff that doesn't make my head hurt as much as reading all of these comments, so that's definitely a plus for me as well. But I guess that's really it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in what I make next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.